All right. Again, I'm not going to show the Stingray, play with the Stingray, or do anything related to the Stingray. After everything that's been going on with CIG, I think as a creator in the space, we should be holding them accountable still. Um, the question is how, right? You can't just constantly be bashing them. There's no point in that, right? There's no point in that. But I do think as a creator in the space, if you're unhappy with the state of things and you're unhappy with the direction of things, and I imagine the reason you're unhappy with that is because it's ships, and we're not doing anything to address the game. And for the absolute dummies who consistently make this argument when I make my argument is no. People who draw ships do not fix the game. But people who code to get those ships into the game, people who QA that get those ships into the game, people who engineer to get those ships into the game have something better that they can be doing, right? Designers, balancers of ships could be focusing on what we already do have, things like that. I think a lot of people are saying the ship is not really good. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's good or if it's bad, if it's pretty or if it's ugly. Nobody cares about your opinion. It's all subjective or objective anyway. It doesn't matter. None of that matters, right? What matters is and I'm going to bring this up, but it's I know like people are just going to ignore my feelings about this because of it, but I don't really care. And the reason I don't really care is because I think it's still valid. And if you actually care about Star Citizen and you want it to be better, a lot of the creators who got sent or are getting sent to Squadron 42 thing. Now you're going to take this as, oh my God, he's just mad about this. Again, I have a massive fear of flying. I would never go anyway. It feels a little bad not to get invited, but obviously you wouldn't invite me. Like it makes no sense. End of story, end of conversation. This has nothing to do with that. Technically, it has nothing to do with that. My fears about all that and my concerns about all that are that creators in the space, when they should be holding CIG accountable, they will not be. Right? When CIG should be held accountable, they will not be held accountable. And there's no better time to be holding them accountable than now. So how do you do that? Dogpiling on endlessly is not necessarily the way to do it. The way I'm coping with Star Citizen being so horrible for so many years is to literally just make fun of the shit show that it is, because that's how I cope with it. If you don't like that, don't ignore my tweets, don't watch my videos, and don't come to my streams. I don't fucking care. But the thing is like, what do we do? What do I do now? Because endlessly shitting on them doesn't get me anywhere, doesn't get any of us anywhere. So for me, the only thing that I feel like I can do is not be a part of the problem, right? Not be a part of the problem. Now, CIG did one good thing, is anybody can fly this thing in the PTU right now. But what's hilarious about that is that was kind of what we had before anyway. At least you had enough people able to test it to create a list of bugs around that ship. Now, I'm going to say this. You guys have a really short-term memory. Really, really short-term memory. Benoit's SCL, they had a big talk about bug fixing initiatives. I imagine this is one of them. This is a good thing happening at CIG. So I think one way to hold them accountable is when they do good things, you tell them that they're doing good things. This is sort of a good thing. This is literally the fucking bare minimum that you should be doing. And the fact that we haven't done them, I do believe it is whoever is running marketing at the company's decision to say, you know what, it's more hype when a ship just kind of comes out of nowhere and we don't tell anybody about it really, and then the video comes out and then everybody buys it and they're hyped and they don't actually know it's broken and they don't actually know it's shit. but they'll buy it anyway because it looks cool or whatever. Yeah, I'm just part of the marketing team. I don't run the marketing team. Okay. So that's what they were doing. And now they're going back on that and actually taking it a bit further than where they had it before, where everybody can fly the ship. Good on you. It's the bare fucking minimum. You don't deserve any praise for this. Like, you literally, like, some people are bowing down to them for doing this. You don't deserve the praise for it. You thumbs up. Please keep doing that. That's it. But what you do get, unfortunately, is this. This is some of the biggest creators in the space, some small ones, all looking at the Stingray. Every single one of them. Now, I know it's the news of the day. So if you're a Star Citizen creator, that's what you should be doing, right? Oh, I'm on an incognito mode because I have some of these channels muted for showing ships before they come out, or because I don't want to promote them on my channel or whatever. This is the only video that I actually want to watch today because I think he might have a really good point. Star Citizen's disaster stream didn't even show a space game, so everyone's getting mad at them, but they didn't like Star Citizen's doomed, but they never even showed any space. So that was the thing. So what do we do? Like, I don't want to just endlessly hate on them because, again, I don't think that gets us anywhere. Right? So, like, what do we do now? I think the only thing that we can do is start shifting to, are you going to say anything? Are you going to communicate? Or is this the way you communicate? Because if this is the way you communicate, that's not good. Right? That's not good. I don't think this is the way we should be communicating. I don't think this is the way we should be holding them accountable. I don't expect them to fix the game today. I don't expect them to fix the game tomorrow. But in a situation like this, I do think some sort of communication should be happening. Right? But again, that's a good point. So such an open game dev. But it's such a weird situation too, and I brought this up in my react to it, but I didn't bring it up into it early enough, so maybe not a lot of you guys saw it. They decided to not make video content for a month. Everybody gets mad that you're not making video content. You do the opposite of the video content that everybody's mad about not having, and then you already know, this is Jared, already knows that he's getting married. He's got this personal time off that he's taking. So video content is not going to continue after that. Again, communicating would have been awesome there. Hey guys, listen, I'm getting married. Like, we're leading up to the wedding. I got personal stuff that's going on. There's not going to be any video content for a while. Plus, we're working on the Squadron 42 thing or whatever. Like, holy shit. Nobody would be complaining then. Like, again, the amount of fumbles that they've had on these things is ridiculous. Right? Is ridiculous. It's hilarious, but it's unfair because hindsight's 2020, right? So what do we ask them to do going forward? Instead of having hindsight, what should they be doing? Talking. They should be communicating. And the fact that it's the devs like Spectre on Reddit, like Max in my Twitch chat yesterday. Hold on, I turned the sounds off. Sorry. Thank you, BB. So I don't know what Spectre said on Reddit. I haven't looked at that yet. But Max, who was one of the guys on the show, stood up and said, my life here as an employee is better because of Elliot. And all the people that are clowning on him right now, it's unfair. Where's the company in these situations? Where's the statement? Where's anything? Where's anybody? There's nothing being written by Chris. Nothing being written by Richard Tyrer. Nothing being written by Benoit. Nothing being written by Jared. Nothing being written by Ollie. Nothing being written by like anybody that should be protecting these people. So you're just letting them get piled on, right? And all that stuff. It's really weird. It's a really weird situation, and it shows. Oh yeah, fucking Xylo. Where are you? Like where the fuck are you? Where are you people? Like that's the thing here. Do you actually care about these people? Because I don't know about you. Whenever I'm in charge of somebody, you take a fucking bullet for them. This is crazy. So I don't know how to hold them accountable for the game. They've made one good choice since the live stream. I hope they've made multiple good choices actually, because I've pointed this out in a couple weeks in review. I think in the last 2 weeks, there's lots of random bug fixes that are popping up, right? So the state of the game, theoretically, when it comes out in 4.10, should be a little bit better. You should have less of the bad experiences that you have had. Probably not. I heard the PTU is a fucking disaster, but theoretically, that's what it should be. So I don't know. It's really putting a question out there to all the creators out there. Is this how Star Citizen gets better? Is this how we hold them accountable? Again, I don't think it's constantly shitting on them. I'm not asking you to do that. But when everybody got invited to the Squadron 42 thing, they were like, "Oh, I'm critical. Oh, no, I'm critical." I heard Space Tomato say it. I heard Morph say it. I heard them all say, "Oh, I'm critical." And while that might be true, what's the first thing you're going to do? You're going to fucking post about this goddamn spaceship, right? And like everybody knows the constant circle of life with Star Citizen is patch is not in a good place, but we have to release a spaceship. Spaceship gets released, patch is bad, time's up for devs to do any fixes. Everyone knows that. You if you didn't have the only way you didn't know is if you had a lobotomy. You know what I mean? So you're being a part of the problem. And like that's the thing here. And it's not okay. So again, I don't have the answer of what to do. I'm trying to seek internally because again, I don't want Star Citizen to fail. I'm just gonna laugh at it at this point because I if I didn't laugh, I would cry. So if I didn't make fun of it, I would cry. And the fact that CIG is just waving a spaceship in front of your face and you're all eating it. I made this in a YouTube comment yesterday because I thought somebody was being a fucking idiot. Like, people would eat the shit out of Chris Roberts' ass if he told you it was ice cream. Right? Like, just stop eating shit, chat. Just stop. Everybody, stop eating shit. You don't need to. You don't need to. Like, just open your eyes, man. It's so ridiculous. So I don't know what to do though. But the only thing that I know what to do is to not feed into if we release a spaceship, it doesn't matter what the sentiment is, they're just going to make a ton of money. Because it's got to be more than that. It's okay. I don't believe it's okay for selling spaceships. I wish they went a different direction. It's a little late for that. It's okay to sell spaceships technically at this point because that ship has sailed. We're fucked from that standpoint. There's no going back from it. But what's not okay is to sell spaceships constantly and not make the game. That's what's not okay. So when all you do is focus on the next spaceship, you're just feeding right into everything that you say you're critical about. So fuck that. Do better. Some of the things they have been doing better. But what is doing better going forward? Communicating. Because where are you protecting people that deserve to be protected? Ollie, Elliot, Jared, if you feel that he needs to be protected at the company, right? I think everybody deserves somebody above them to stand in front of them at this stage. Like, it has gotten so bad and the narrative has gotten so far from reality that somebody is supposed to be stepping in here, right? Someone needs to. And then, yeah, put a focus on the game. And if you focus on the game and you start proving the narratives wrong, that's okay. How as creators do we help that? How as creators do we support that? I don't know. But I know not eating shit is one of them. So it's frustrating.